What is up, guys? Welcome back to another little YouTube video. It is hot in my car, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. So the last video I was showing up my check engine light and I was showing how it had a very rough idle. I was also showing the codes that were popping up in my system, P0305, etc. So what I did was I removed the ignition coils and I was checking the spark plugs. All the spark plugs were bad. They were old. It was desperate, time for a change. So I went to AutoZone. I got myself some Bosch. I believe it was double platinum spark plugs. I will show a photo right now of what it was, and the name for it or the code for it, whatever, etc. And so I got those spark plugs. I was able to remove my old ones, put those new ones in. Before that, I switched the P0305 to a P0306. So it was an engine misfire, a cylinder misfire, but I switched the cylinder by switching the spark plugs and the ignition coils. So I was able to change those spark plugs, and I'll show you right now in just a minute. So down here, you can't really see that, but you're gonna want to pull this. You go towards your grill. There's this black hook. Pull that, and you lift the hood. My hood thing is bad, but anyways, so you remove this. So I removed this, and this hose. All three of those get removed. Then you remove your engine cover, and from there you would see all the ignition coils. So I'm gonna do that for you 1 second. Okay, so I'm not gonna remove this engine cover for you, but I'm showing you the ignition coils. So you're gonna need a T30 to get to those, and then you're gonna need a 5/8 socket to get to your spark plugs. Basically, you remove the ignition coils with your T30 bit. When you're putting your ignition coils back on, you're gonna want a torque wrench so that you know how much force or pounds of force that you're putting into it. So with the ignition coils, I tightened it to about 9 Newton meters. For the spark plugs, I used a 5/8 socket to remove and to put them back. I was removing it by hand. So you loosen it with a tool, a ratchet, whatever you're using. I used the ratchet to remove it and a torque wrench to put it back on. I hand threaded it back in, tightening it until it was snug enough to be torque wrenched. You're going to be changing those every 10,000 miles or so. With the spark plugs on the box, you're going to want to go based off of how much it's showing. So for the box, it was showing me about 23 Newton meters. I want to say 17 pounds of force, about 15 to 17 pounds of force. So I put it towards what the Bosch spark plugs were telling me to. I go based off of the service manual as well to make sure that you're not, putting things that you're not supposed to be putting, and to make sure that you're getting the correct parts for your vehicle. So with Mercedes, most of the time they're going to want you to bring it to a certified Mercedes center. But obviously my budget is a lot different from that. So I had to do it on my own. And basically, the only reason why it's difficult at times is because Mercedes likes to do a lot of non-reserviceable things. So they like to make a lot of things last the vehicle's lifetime, but that's only about usually around 60 to 80,000 miles. So my car has 194,000, and the previous owner did not really take care of it. He did a terrible job at maintenance, but I replaced these spark plugs. No more engine misfire. I only have the P0305, which was the intake manifold stuck closed, and I'm gonna be attempting to do a smog check hopefully today. Hopefully it passes, but I don't even know if I have hope. And yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I will do a more in-depth video the next time that I'm doing this or replacing it, or when I have time to get through all that. The only reason why I don't really have time right now is because I'm on a time crunch, guys. I gotta do a lot of things today, but I will do a more detailed video on this. This is just me trying to do at least one video per week and stay consistent and just, keep track of what I'm doing and stuff like that. If you have any questions, let me know, because I might be able to answer them. And if not, then I will probably do some research and help you with that. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Take care.